Now, on to the part I was just talking about. There's been some changes, like I said, thanks to my new job. And, yeah, let me show you what the changes are. I just saw a brand new bed, which that my sis / roommate gave me that. Since she always knows I like the Ninja Turtle, she gave me a Ninja Peep. It's cute, so I left it there. And you guys remember my Spawn issue number 1 comic collection? And those, of course, you saw the one Beetlejuice figure and that collector Spawn or Kickstarter Spawn. That stuff, but what you didn't see I can't show you too much on here. This right here is my workstation. This is work. I have a lot of stuff covered up right now because I can't say exactly where I work because I do believe that's why my sound got taken down. But Alf, Rob Zombie, Earl. Yes, I have some stuffies on my desk, but my roommate / sis gave them to me, after the whole situation I've been dealing with, so I put them on my desk. And of course you saw Beetlejuice, my statue from the Order 1886. That is from the Doom 2016 statue, and of course my cartoon Beetlejuice. That is my Diablo figure from McFarlane Toys. And up here, Jigsaw from Saw, the very first Pennywise, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the dude was named McCormick from The Thing, Little Sam from Trick or Treat, one of the werewolves from Werewolf in London. I had to put this whole shelf centered around him because he's just a big ass werewolf. And of course, all my other characters, my favorite, Pinhead, and the other Pennywise. Come up here, we have what's left of my Spawn collection. Mandarin Spawn, which was a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. The Call of Duty Spawn, which I just recently got. She Spawn, which was part of the Cygor 2-pack. This is Spawn on Throne, which is actually my ex's, but I don't know where my collection is. Raven Spawn, which was also my ex's. Again, don't know where my collection is. And another Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, which was kind of a glow-in-the-dark Spawn, which actually does glow in the dark. And then, here they are. Most of my Ninja Turtle collection. I don't have all of them out. I don't have the Universal Monster collection out, nor the Turtles in Time. But I got the movie Turtles, cartoon Turtles, and let me get my water bottle out of the way. The Last Ronin. Which, granted, he's not actually part of the Last Ronin collection, but he kind of fits. This is one collection I was worried that I was going to lose. Was my turtle collection, because this would have been extremely hard to replace. We all know how expensive these are now. And of course, these are still on the wall. These are probably going to be moved to the other side. That's what I'm thinking about. And then, of course, Venom, Secret War of Spider-Man, Nero from Devil May Cry 5, my Talking Deadpool, Dante from Devil May Cry 5, my Secret War of Iron Man, and Deadpool. And if you can't see it behind me, there's another thing that I got. Wish it would have been a DTOF, but for now, it works. Let me show you. Yep, my expensive figure collection has a spot now. Now, there are some additions here. This is a replacement from the one I had in New Mexico, or Texas, because my ex took mine. And this one is also a replacement. She had bought two. One was supposed to be for me, and she took them both. So, this is me taking my life back. This is actually a variant. But this is one you guys know I don't do Funko Pops, but when it comes to these shelves, yes, I do Funko Pops here and there. This I really loved. I love this look. He looks cool. He's got the bird. A flaming crow underneath him. Guitar on the back. He screams Eric Draven. And of course, the Hellboy collection. And sadly, that one, his leather on his pants is starting to fall apart. So I might have to find him new pants. This was my hardest shelf because of that Deadpool right there and him trying to fit all this in this little tiny spot. Of course, bottom is clear. As you can see, there's a light bar going all the way up to the floor, all the way up. But that is the additions and updates I've done to the room. There is one bad thing about the desk, which kind of sucks. Oh, let me show you this. Yes, that is an Ecto 1. That is a Bluetooth speaker. I've had this since Texas, and for the price I paid, it actually works. But this desk is not finished. This whole piece right here, the top, I have another desk coming in. I'm taking this piece out of the box to replace this. Reason being because there should be these little ignits that are like embedded into the wood so you can bolt the top down. They weren't on this top. So had to contact Amazon to get a replacement. I wish they could have just sent me this piece. They can't. So this piece will probably end up in the garbage. And I will take the piece out of the box, and hopefully the little ignits that I need to bolt the top down will be there. But this is my room update. I hope you enjoyed it. This is more me now than it was before. I'm more comfortable now. I still need to do some wire management, but that can wait. I'm pooped. I'm tired. It's time for a nap. Yes, I said a nap because I'm freaking old. Leave me alone. But like I said earlier, guys, stay awesome. Stay, well, I want to say bad something, but I don't want to get demonetized again or my sound gone. But just stay awesome, guys. And of course, like always, have a sinful Sunday. Later.